Imagine starting out as a small actor in Australia with big dreams, not born into fame or privilege, but working hard from scratch. This was the reality for Chris Hemsworth. And we all know what happened next. He became one of the most famous actors in the world. But did you know that Chris also had to face a lot of challenges and rejections along the way? He didn't become Thor overnight. In fact, he had to prove himself again and again before finally landing that iconic role. Even when he was just starting out, he faced a lot of uncertainty in the acting world. There were times when he wasn't sure if it was all worth it. But he never gave up. It wasn't easy being an unknown actor trying to make it big. But Chris was determined to succeed. While juggling auditions and small roles, he also had a personal life to consider. He started dating Spanish actress Elsa Pataky in 2010, and they soon got married. They now have 2 children and a third on the way. Chris has managed to keep his family life private despite his fame. That shows how grounded and humble he is. Becoming Thor overnight made him famous all over the world. It must have been a whirlwind experience. When you suddenly become famous, there's so much attention on you. It can be hard to keep your feet on the ground and remember who you are, but Chris seems to have handled it all very well. So how did he manage to stay humble and keep growing despite the huge fame? Well, let's find out together. Welcome to our channel. And today we're going to talk about Chris Hemsworth and his secret to staying humble. We will discuss how he manages to stay humble despite his massive fame and fortune. So sit back and relax as we take a deep dive into the life and career of this talented actor. Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the like button if you enjoy our videos. Now let's get started. Chris Hemsworth's journey to superstardom was not an easy one. He had to work hard and overcome many obstacles along the way. Despite facing rejection and uncertainty, he never gave up on his dream of becoming a successful actor. Chris is a prime example of someone who achieved success through sheer determination and hard work. He knew that to make it in the cutthroat world of Hollywood, he needed to be confident. But that doesn't mean he was cocky or arrogant. Chris has always been known for his humble attitude, and that hasn't changed as he became more successful. He understands the importance of staying grounded and never forgetting where he came from. But how exactly does one strike that balance between confidence and humility? According to Chris, it's all about being true to yourself. He believes that if you stay true to who you are, then you will never lose sight of what truly matters. This is evident in the way he conducts himself both on and off camera. Chris is always respectful towards his co-stars and crew members, no matter how big or small their role may be. He understands that everyone plays an important part in the final product and deserves to be treated with respect. Another way Chris stays humble is by keeping his feet on the ground. He doesn't let his fame go to his head, and instead remains focused on his craft. He knows that the only way to keep improving as an actor is to stay humble and open to learning new things. This is why he continues to take on challenging roles that push him to grow both personally and professionally. Some people might think that being confident and humble are mutually exclusive traits, but Chris proves otherwise. He is a shining example of how one can be successful in Hollywood while remaining down to earth. It's no wonder he has won the hearts of millions around the world. When you think of Chris Hemsworth, what comes to mind? Is it his charming good looks, his impressive acting skills, or his heroic portrayal of Thor? Whatever it is, one thing is for sure, Chris has a way of captivating audiences and making them fall in love with his characters. But have you ever wondered how Chris manages to stay so focused and achieve his goals despite the constant distractions that come with his fame and fortune? Well, it's all about finding a balance between confidence and humility. Confidence is essential for anyone who wants to succeed in any field. It's what allows you to believe in yourself and your abilities, take risks, and pursue your dreams. Chris possesses a quiet confidence that shines through in everything he does. He knows his worth and isn't afraid to showcase his talents. However, it's important to remember that confidence shouldn't come across as arrogance or egotism. And Chris manages to walk the fine line perfectly. He's humble enough to acknowledge his flaws and weaknesses, yet confident enough to own his strengths and accomplishments. This balance is what allows him to stay grounded and focused on what truly matters. Being confident doesn't mean you have to put others down. In fact, it's quite the opposite. It means lifting others up and celebrating their success. Chris is known for being a team player and always willing to lend a helping hand. He understands that success is a collaborative effort and that it takes a village to make a movie. Being confident also means believing in your own unique abilities and embracing what makes you different. Chris has embraced his Australian roots and unique charm, which have contributed to his success. Chris's journey to success hasn't been an easy one. He's faced rejection and self-doubt, but his confidence and humility have allowed him to push through the tough times and come out on top. So how does Chris manage to stay focused and achieve his goals, despite the constant distractions that come with his fame and fortune? Well, it's all about finding a balance between confidence and humility. By embracing his strengths and weaknesses, being a team player, believing in himself and others, and staying true to himself, Chris has managed to stay focused and achieve his dreams. It's clear that Chris is passionate about his work and that he takes pride in everything he does. This passion and drive have led him to become one of the most successful actors in Hollywood. But it's not just his professional life that impresses us. Chris is also known for his philanthropic efforts and dedication to giving back. He uses his platform to raise awareness for important causes and to help those less fortunate. In conclusion, Chris Hemsworth is a true inspiration to us all. He's shown us that it's possible to achieve success and maintain humility. By embracing his strengths and weaknesses, being a team player, believing in himself and others, and staying true to himself, he's managed to stay focused and achieve his dreams. Chris reminds us that it's not just about how you start, but how you grow and evolve that truly matters. If you want to learn from the best, look no further than Chris Hemsworth. Now let's move on to the inspirational lessons from Chris Hemsworth's life. Lesson 1. Success is not just about talent. It's also about humility and hard work. Chris didn't just become famous because he was good-looking or had a charming accent. He had to work hard and be dedicated to his craft. Lesson 2. Stay focused on your goals even when things get tough. Chris didn't let rejection or failure get in his way. He kept trying and eventually landed the role of Thor. Lesson 3. Don't be afraid to show vulnerability. Chris has been open about his struggles with anxiety and depression. By sharing his story, he helps others feel less alone and encourages them to seek help. Lesson 4. It's important to find a balance between your personal and professional life. Chris makes time for his family and friends despite his busy schedule. He knows that they are the ones who keep him grounded. Lesson 5. Never stop learning and growing. Chris takes his craft seriously and he always strives to improve. He's humble enough to take feedback and use it to make himself better. Lesson 6. Believe in yourself even when no one else does. Chris had to audition many times before he landed his big break. He could have easily given up, but he believed in himself and his dream of becoming an actor. Lesson 7. Be kind and respectful to everyone. Chris is known for his humility and his ability to connect with people from all walks of life. Lesson 8. It's okay to ask for help. Chris is not afraid to ask for help when he needs it. He knows that we all need support sometimes, and that's a sign of strength, not weakness. Motivational takeaway. No matter how big your success, stay humble and keep working hard. A little confidence goes a long way, but too much can lead to arrogance and downfall. Find the right balance, and you'll be unstoppable. We hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new about Chris Hemsworth. If you did, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and leave a like and comment below to let us know what you thought. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.